everybody, my name is Nash Noob, and I'm here to talk to you about the Tempest, which is the Elementalist Elite Specialization. So, of the 3 beta characters, well 4 I guess, I tried Revenant, but we're just not talking about Revenant today. I think I liked the Tempest the most overall. The Chronomancer, just no contest, just nothing. I can't help not like it. The Guardian, I didn't care for in PvE, but I found it pretty effective in PvP, and after a little bit of getting used to, just it worked well. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But the Tempest. Okay, so I do have an Elementalist. I leveled to 80, and I liked her, and I had a lot of fun playing her, but I don't really play her anymore. I'm a medium armor character. I love my Ranger, and I love my Thief, and I love my Engineer. Kind of in that order, but Ranger and Thief go and duke it out for number 1 all the time. But my Elementalist doesn't get a lot of love anymore. She was like my 4th main character, and she's like, doesn't get very much. This is probably going to change that, or change Elementalist as a class of how much it's going to be played. I really like how the Tempest played. I don't know if other people will find it as fun as I did. That's totally fine. It's really not too much changes, but I find it's awesome, the stuff that does change. And this isn't even the right one. I need to switch it to the proper shout. That's what I needed it to be. Anyways, and yeah, where was I going with that? So, in PvP or PvE, she's good. She whips around, she does things, she attacks, she does what she needs to do. She's great. In PvP, same thing, does what she needs to do. She's good, she's effective. I had fun. I won every single match on her. All 4 of them. I think I did, anyways. I feel like I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I did great. I did great. And it was fun, and it was great, and I'm saying the same things over and over again, so I'm gonna stop now. So, we're gonna move on now to what we can do. So I kind of have to do this one a little bit differently, just because I actually wonder if it'll, yeah, because we have to actually show you what each one of them do. I actually have to change to them, but that would make sense because of how Elementalist works. So we're gonna do this backwards, and actually no, we're gonna do it forwards. I'm just making stuff up as I go. So nice thing is, actually, you know how it says we have to overcharge or overload all of our attunements? Really, it's actually just on a timer. So you can switch into an element and do nothing on that element. Just use your 7890. Eventually, your F1 will charge up enough for you to be able to use it. And then you use it, and then it charges up again. It does not require you to actually go and use 1 to 5. But if you do, it's kind of helpful to actually be doing damage. So, overload fire. Unleash all flames you've accumulated, searing enemies and strengthening allies. Finishing this path leaves a tornado behind. Using the skill causes the attunement to have a longer recharge. So you're a little bit slower with everything, but it's still pretty good. Fire shield, enveloped in a fiery shield that burns foes, pulse burning. You're a fire tornado! It's great! The other 2 ones are for the Warhorn. Right there. Oh, yeah, it is Warhorn, right? Okay. So Heatsink, give stacks of might to yourself, then spread wounds you have to allies. Oh my goodness. This is fantastic. So with MLRQ and I, when he was on his Reaper and I was on my Elemental, I only got to about 10 to 12 stacks, I think, was the maximum I would get to, but we got him consistently to like 20 to 25 stacks. It was very easy to get him up that high with the 2 of us going together and might stacking. Just with the 2 of us. It was great. I like it. So, but just stacking him up. Like me, like I said, I only got to about 10 to 12. But this is nice. It's good kind of way to get some things. And then Wildfire, release a fiery torrent that burns enemies. Pretty basic. Nothing too exciting. So now we'll head to powerful water. Overload water. Create a surge of accumulated water magic, healing and cleansing allies. When the cast ends, heal the area and apply regeneration. Using the skill causes the attunement to have a long recharge. So that's the same on all of them. So healing, Frostor, minus 10, 33% protection, you know, just really good. good, and I like it. And you kind of bubble yourself up and take care of yourself and take care of your allies and spread all the love around. You have 4 tidal serve. Send out a tidal wave that regenerates and heals allies, then knocks enemies back. I like this one. Water globe. Blast out a watery orb that heals allies as it travels. So nice healing, pulsing out heals in all directions, healing everybody, making sure they all know you love them. Overload air. Use your air magic to summon a nimbus that repeatedly strikes nearby enemies, then create a lingering static region that strikes enemies at the same interval. Using the skill causes the... Okay, yeah, we're gonna just skip that part because it's obvious. This is kind of like a localized lightning storm, and it's nice. It's not... I didn't find it as strong as overloading fire, but I did find it still pretty strong, and a couple different scenarios I used it and I really liked the effect it had. So 4, blast out a cyclone that pulls enemies towards its location and grants swiftness to allies it affects. So yay, we can give our friend swiftness for 12.5 seconds. And lightning orb, launch an orb of lightning that fires projectiles at nearby foes. So this one's kind of like the Guardian one where you have to aim it. The Guardian one. I know that's such a big description, but hopefully you guys see the other videos and stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Earth Attunement Overload Earth. So this is the one that people saw in the video when everybody's like, oh my god, we're gonna be earthbenders like Avatar and Legend of Korra and all that fun stuff. And, well, obviously, it'd be like Toph, but maybe not amazing. Ride your stored earth magic around, granting protection to other allies you move over and crippling enemies. Then deliver final blast of power to the area. So yeah, you sit on a rock and you smack around people and you help your people, and it's kind of awesome. Sand Squall, apply protection to yourself and allies and then increase the duration of all boons currently existing on them. So yay! Less damage, more boons. Well, longer boons. Duststorm, summon a duststorm that blinds enemies and causes vulnerability. Yay! Another person with blindness, although it's once every 30 seconds again, but still, yay for blindness. Alright, so we're done with those ones, so we're going to switch to here. Wash the pain away. Mist Billow out of the player, healing allies that are in range, healing 3,715. And you get 2 stacks of might, because it's a shout. So, again, Elementalist, or to make it a Tempest, the big thing is shouts. That's what makes it the Tempest. It is effective-ish in PvE. I did not find this one very great in PvP, and I'm pretty sure I switched out of it and switched to another one. It's okay because you can heal all your allies, but you don't do as much healing to yourself to really make it worth it to keeping yourself alive. So you have to have really good support as well. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it's... But I guess if you're using your water attunement as well, you're going to make it useful. You're going to pair it with all the other ones. So, feel the burn! It's funny getting to hear all of them yell all these new... I love all the new sayings and everything that all of them have now. So, heat waves blast out from the player, causing damage and granting fire aura to allies. So, fire shield, damage, burning. It's nice, just a big poof of fieriness. Eye of the Storm, imbue your voice with the element of air, massively increasing speed and breaking stun for nearby allies. So yay, we have a stun break. 9 Shock and Aftershock, call upon the earth to cripple and immobilize foes in the area around you. Allies in the initial blast gain a magnetic aura. Yay, and then there would be one more. Flash Freeze. Unleash a torrent of ice enemy, wow, okay. Retry. Flash Freeze. Unleash a torrent of ice on enemy location, chilling those who cannot escape. Grant frost aura to allies in range. So, and more. And if you notice on all of these, all of them give you might. So, if you do, say we did this one, and we gave ourselves 3 stacks of might, plus 2 more is 5, plus 2 more is 7, plus 2 more is 9, plus 2 more is 11. So just if you do these all in a quick enough time, just right there you give yourself 11 stacks of might. Doesn't maybe last for the longest amount of time, but still, 12.5 seconds, that can be pretty effective. You have lots of time to get stuff done then. So rebound, shout and infuse your allies with surges of energy, reducing the cooldown of their next attack. It's like bubbling. Oh, and this is really fun because you get to be in a bubble. I think. I can't remember if it's this one. I think it's bubbling. And I think it's the... And it doesn't, even though it says it's a shout, it doesn't actually, I don't think it gives you, it actually gives you might. Alright, so let's look at the trait lines. So, Tempest. I attain elemental singularity by remaining on an attunement for a period of time. Upon attaining singularity, you may overload the attunement to your vicinity. So we went through all those. Gale Song. Trigger Eye of the Storm when a foe attempts to control you by stun, daze, knock back, pull, knock down, sink, float, fear, taunt, or lunge. So you can just trigger it if they try and stop you. Or try and, do any of the things that would kind of keep you immobilized. Latent Stamina. Apply Vigor in a radius when attuning to water. Granting Vigor to allies also restores a portion of endurance. And Unstable Conduit. Overloading an attunement grants an aura based on the element you're attuned to when the ability is completed. So when I moused over the F1 to F4 buttons, you saw there was a magnetic shield that I could get. So normally you don't get that, but how I have it right now, you do get that. Speedy Conduit. Gain swiftness when overloading an attunement. Yay! Tempest Area. Allies affected by your shouts gain might. Affected by your shouts gain might. So this is how you give your allies might. So that's what I expect into to be able to give them might as well. Oh, I wonder if this isn't automatically. Well, anyways, this is how my shouts have might. It's like, yay. Damage is further reduced while you're under the effects of protection. And recharge from overloading an attunement is reduced. So you can slow down the attunement, but I think the might is kind of awesome to have. So, 1/5 quicker. I don't know. I find what I spec'd into was working really well for me. Hardy Conduit. Gain protection while overloading an attunement. Imbued Melodies. Upon casting, Warhorn abilities break stun for allies that you are facing. So yay. You're in a stun. I will get you out of there. Lucid Singularity. Remove and gain massive resistance to moving impeding conditions while overloading your attunements. And Elemental Bastion. Auras you apply heal allies. Apply Frost Aura to yourself and nearby allies when struck below the health threshold. So maybe that one would actually be pretty good. I'm going to switch to that just for fun. Alright. So now we have to go find things to shoot at and hit with all of our lovely attacks. Let's go and kill these poor things here. So, guess what? I'm gonna go and light you on fire! Oh, they interrupted me. So you can be interrupted, guys. Now with Warhorn, got some... So by themselves, they don't do a lot of damage, but have might. Still have 3 attacks mights, last for a decent amount of time. More than enough time to get everything done. And Dragon Breath their face all day. Alright, so let's switch to water. And it won't really be much, but interrupt. And that one, which I think is like nothing because it's just healing. And now also F2. I'm in a bubble, bitches! What? And I'm healing. Okay, now let's switch to 3. See that attack, and then this one you actually have to aim. So it's actually really slow attack. And now we have this, and we're gonna hit F3. Oh, dang, boars interrupting me? What jerks? I want to just run around for 12 seconds to... I guess this would be a good time if I would have kept that recharge regeneration down. So interrupt them again. Kill that poor little spark fly. Make those two attack each other. And so you can see how much damage it's doing. It's pretty great, and there's a little bit outside, and the spider got killed by just whatever splash damage, I guess you would call that. So there we go. Poor little guy just died. One thing I'll tell you now, with how my key binding is set up, and also with how you play Elementalist before, it's really easy. So if I go and I switch and go to this and, and then I'm able to switch to whatever one, it gets you, it gets rid of your, oh, sorry, boy, what the heck? The charge you had on your overcharge, so then you have to wait the full amount of time again to actually be able to use it again. It kind of sucks when you have something all ready to use and then you accidentally go out of it and then you have, because you pressed the wrong button. So make sure before you get out of the 2 minutes to use that, unless you need a heal immediately. Okay, and so now we'll use this one. So apply protection to yourself and allies, and then increase the duration of all wounds currently existing on them. So I can press the 4, so I got myself some protection. And summon a dust storm that blinds enemies and causes vulnerability. Hi, there we go. And now let's press F4. And yay, I'm awesome! I'm so great! I am the Earthbender. And I'm going to do just the random attacks to go and kill him. I'm sorry, Jungle Grub, but it is your time to die. And I always end up finding myself switching, because look at that damage increase. Also electricity. The damage is switching between these two pretty much constantly, and it's nice. All right, I should find some people to actually have to heal. It's like I can show you. It just goes like this, and then it kind of does that thing, and it's not much more to say than that, you know. Just wash the pains away, and look, 2 stacks of might. Ah, yes. So after I'm gonna maybe do all of them so then you can see. So, oh, poor jungle boars. I'm gonna go and make you have some friends. Oh, wait a minute. Do I want to? Yeah. And shock and aftershock. So if you hear, I still hit them, and then we just kind of melt their faces off. Kind of feels like Dagger Storm, but with fire. Like, how could you get much better? And rebound, shout, and infuse your so even if you saw that, I had 12 stacks of might there. I just did those 3, and then this, and then I had 3 stacks, or 12 stacks of might. Pretty great. Pretty great. Oh, hey, look, a Reaper. And then this one, you become like that. Just great. So let's wait 10 seconds and stack all the might we can. Which I think is just that one's the only extra one that gives might. Yeah. So let's everything's almost ready, and we're gonna give all the might we possibly can. And 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, I got myself up to 12. So using them all right away, I think. Yeah. So you can get yourself up to 12 pretty easily. Obviously, you wouldn't necessarily use it in that order, because then you're using up all of your attacks. But then maybe you would. So if I was up to an ally, they would have gotten those as well. Maybe I should go and find somebody. Jordan, come be my friend.
I'm doing an event right now.
Dang it, love. Okay. I'm in combat. Damn it, Sparkfly! I just want to play on this character forever. I had so much fun. Can I be out of combat now, game? Game! I want to play! I want to have fun! I want to do these things. Let's go and bounce on this mushroom. Oh, there are spiders. Spooters, so on a little bit more interesting enemies. Yeah, and it's really nice because you still feel like you can be really quite effective against multiple creatures and multiple enemies. Like, they haven't even hurt me yet. And of course, yeah, I haven't hurt them too much either right now, but we're gonna switch to F3. And see? Oh, they hurt me a little bit at the end there. Come on. Interrupt. And we're overcharged, so let's go and find somebody to go and... Can we go through here? Yes. Aha.
Protected.
Ooh, look how much you hurt. And put all of the attacks on them. Oh, yep, feel the burn. Let's bring in some friends. Oh my goodness, all the veterans. But yeah, see, look at this. 3 veterans, and I am doing okay. Well, maybe. I launched myself off the edge. Shoot, that was an accident, guys, I swear. Whoops. Well, I would have killed them if I didn't accidentally launch myself off the edge, so please forgive me for my noobliness. But yeah, you can actually be like effective and good, and you can be on your own, and you can be great, and I love the Tempest, and it's gonna make playing an Elementalist fun again. You know? Because leveling my Elementalist was a little bit painful at times, a little bit fun at times. This makes it very fun. And I'm using, you know, Dagger Warhorn because I find that's a pretty fun, because come on, you get to breathe fire like a dragon, like. But I'm sure there's other combinations that could work better for you. So anyways, that is it. That is my, oh, yeah, I went through everything, I think. That's my comprehensive character examination of the Tempest, which is the Elementalist specialization. Lots of words. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it was semi-informative, and I hope you too choose to level a Tempest, because Tempest Master Race, maybe, I don't know. I like it. I can't wait to see, like, this makes me excited to see what all the other specializations for all the other classes are going to be. Like, this is, like, I don't really play or Mesmer at all, so I didn't really care for Chronomancer. Necro, I haven't played much. He's still, like, level, like, 20 or 30 or something. So I'm not really caring about that one either. Guardian, I played a little bit, so I care a little bit. And I like how she turned it out with PvP, and I think my Guardian might become a Dragon Hunter, so then I can do good things in PvP. But, oh my goodness. This makes me want to go and take my Ellie out into the world instead of just letting her sit alone and bored and sad on the login screen. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!